He was the most powerful man on earth, commander of the greatest army ever assembled, emperor of Rome. He could have anything he wanted, anyone executed with a single word. And every morning, before the sun rose, he sat alone and reminded himself not to waste the day, not to be cruel, not to be arrogant, not to forget that he was just a man. Most people with power lose themselves in it. Marcus Aurelius spent 20 years fighting the most dangerous enemy he ever faced, himself. He was born in 121 AD, not into struggle, into privilege, and that is its own kind of danger. Power given too early destroys most men before they even begin. But Marcus had a teacher named Epictetus, whose words had been written by a slave who owned nothing and feared nothing. He read those words as a boy and decided, right then, that what a man controls matters infinitely more than what a man owns. At 40, he became emperor. He did not want it. That is recorded. He genuinely did not want it, because he understood something most men who chase power never do. The throne does not free you. It chains you to everyone else's weakness, everyone else's fear, everyone else's agenda. He took it anyway, because it was his duty. And for Marcus Aurelius, duty was everything. For 14 years, he was at war, almost continuously. Germanic tribes, plague, betrayal from inside his own empire. He was not a warrior by nature. He was a philosopher, but he put on the armor anyway. And every night, after the battles, he went back to his tent and wrote. Not about the victories, not about the blood, about how to be a better man tomorrow. He never intended for anyone to read those words. They were private. A man holding himself accountable in the only court that truly matters, his own conscience. He wrote about wasted time, about anger, and why it helps no one, about death, and why fearing it is foolish, about people who frustrated him, and why they deserved patience anyway. He called the book Nothing. We call it Meditations. It has never gone out of print in 2,000 years. Here is what Marcus Aurelius understood that most men spend their whole lives missing. You do not control the world. You never did. You control one thing, your response to it. The plague came, he responded. The wars came, he responded. Betrayal came, he responded. Never with rage, never with panic. Always from the same place. A mind that had been trained every single morning before the world woke up. You will not lead an empire. You will not command an army. But you will wake up tomorrow and the world will immediately start pulling you in every direction. Notifications, opinions, demands, noise. The question Marcus asked every single morning was simple. What kind of man am I going to be today? Not what will happen to me. What kind of man am I going to be? That question, asked seriously, changes everything. He ruled the world, and every morning he reminded himself he was just a man. That is not weakness. That is the hardest discipline there is. Start your morning with that question. Watch what happens to your life. Subscribe to Mind of Titans. The path begins now.